Hey, it's 7 o'clock on a Tuesday night, and where else would I be but here with you? DJ Stutz here with Little Hearts Academy and Imperfect Heroes podcast, and I am just so excited for so many things. We've had quite a week. My husband broke his leg in 2 places, had surgery yesterday. We've been taking care of him today. And so we've had so many opportunities to feel gratitude for doctors and nurses that have cared for him and watched out for us, for family that has been there. Our son Christian came and took extra care of him, he was worried about me getting him in the car after the surgery, and he even took the day off work to make sure that his dad was okay. So all of those things are just so inspiring to me, and I am so grateful for those opportunities. I hope that you are finding gratitude in your life and in the things that are around you. So I am talking today about our episode that's out on Imperfect Heroes podcast. And I think it's episode, 60 or 76? Yeah, 76. And we're talking about, a couple of weeks ago, we had the stress nanny. And she's a specialist on helping kids manage stress. And it was interesting to me how much of that had to do with how the adults are managing stress. And so are you taking care of yourself, right? Well, today we have Regan Mitton, with an O-N, not an E-N. And she has an Instagram account where she posts about mental health issues. And it's called My Mitten Mind, if you want to look her up. She's been taking a little bit of a hiatus lately, just because she just gave birth to her second child. And so she has a daughter who just turned 4, and now she's got this beautiful little girl. Her husband's a police officer, and he also volunteers with teenagers in the area, and boys. I think they're the teenage boys, but I'm not sure. Anyway, and she is in the middle of finishing her master's in therapy, in family and couples therapy. And she has a big family. And so those of you who listen to me much remember Bailey. So Bailey comes on every episode that ends in a 0. And we just have fun talking. I'm the oldest of 7. Bailey's the oldest of 7. And she's actually my niece. Well, Regan and Bailey are sisters. So Regan is also my niece. And it's just amazing to me to watch her find that balance with everything that she's got going on. So, they spent, her husband's family lives up in Idaho. I think it's called Blackfoot is where they're at. And so she's, balancing those traditions and the designs and the desires of her husband's family, but then she has a large family as well. So she is the 4th of 7, I think. And she's number 4, but she is just doing so well with finding that balance, that ability to take care of the kids, to get her schoolwork done, and to support her husband in all of his activities. That's a stressful job. And let me just tell you, as the mother of a police officer, I know how hard it is to worry about them as they go out. And as the wife of a police officer, Regan gets to worry about that as well. And so, there's just a lot of things to balance and to manage. And now let's jump in with Christmas, right? And so my thing is that every parent, every imperfect hero that's out there is struggling sometimes, has times that they struggle, let's put it that way, with just so much to do. And the holidays can just really add on to that, especially if there are money issues and you're worried about how am I going to get presents for everybody, and what are these expectations, and what's going on with decorating. I'm not a great cook, but I'm supposed to be cooking, and so how does that work? And so, there's so many things that can kind of get in the way of us having a special time, because we deserve to have a special time at Christmas as well. Now, I'm not saying that all the extra stuff can be a joy to do, right? And it's fun if you love cooking and you're great at it, and that's wonderful. If you love decorating, right, and getting all the Christmas stuff up, and that puts you in the mood, and that makes you feel like you're having a wonderful Christmas, and that's meaningful, that's great. We have also talked, and next week I've got Natalie Silverman coming back. I don't know if you remember, but I had her on during the summer, and she's written 2 books about, the first one was about families with young children doing service in the community. Her second book is about teenagers doing service in the community. Anyway, Natalie will be here next week to talk about doing a Christmas with service in your family. But that, doing that service, is that something that's meaningful and enjoyable to you, or is it something that just another thing that's expected, right? And I think we all want to do service. We'll talk about this more next week, but I think that there's also a pressure, right, to do maybe a little more than you really can. And maybe you're in need of service, right? Oh, I might have a grandchild coming in. I don't know. Anyway, so how are you enjoying Christmas? Well, one of the things that we really talked about with Regan was the fact that, oh, hang on, buddy. Hi, come on in. You want to come here? Oh, he's coming to get something out of the little fridge here in the office. So, hey, Lachlan, what? Nina's talking on the phone. Can we give Nina a chance to talk?
Can I have some of these?
Yes. Okay. So anyway, that's my grandson. Anyway, so as we are working and talking, oh, you know what? Yeah. No, that one's frozen. It'll hurt your teeth. Oh. Yeah, why don't you put it back? And I'll tell you what, when I'm done, we'll get some popcorn. Can you wait until I'm done?
I don't want popcorn.
Oh, what would you like?
I don't know.
Well, while you're waiting, you can think about it, okay? So you can wait in here quietly, or you can go in with Poppy. Which do you choose?
He said I can't come in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you can wait here quietly, okay? Thank you, buddy. All right. Oh, now you see me in action. So, anyway. Shh. One. You can have one. Okay. So, we talked really a lot about intention and being intentional about the things that you choose to do at this time of year, and understanding that there are great memories that maybe you have as a child of things that your family did, your mom and dad did with you and for you, and maybe you feel that expectation, but you've got to understand that your children have very different personalities probably than you had and your siblings had. And so what works for what did work for you and your family may not be the right fit for the family that you have now. And Reagan used the term your family of origin, and so that is the family that you grew up in, and then you have your current family that you are raising kids with. So you've got to think about, does this mean anything to my kids and what they need to do? And then be thoughtful and think about all of the things that your spouse might be bringing in with their traditions and their expectations. And it's okay to realize that maybe something that worked a few years ago may not work now. Lives change, people change, kids grow, expectations, change and grow as well. And so are you being thoughtful and deliberate about the things you are choosing to do? It's okay to say, no, I don't need to go to that church party. Or it's okay to say, the work party, maybe I don't need to go to right now. Or maybe you really want to. So go and don't feel bad about it. Do the things that are meaningful to you and that you enjoy, and then that puts you in a better place to do the things that the kids love and the kids enjoy. And so just kind of think about how you are making those decisions. We go into a lot of detail, of course, on the podcast, and Regan is just so much fun to listen to and to talk to. I love it when I get to have some of my family members in. That's another grandchild in the back. I'm doing my recording, so can you be really quiet? Oh, you're so great. Thank you. And so you need to, feel free and listen to the podcast. And I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted with the grandkids here. But I want you to really think about what is meaningful to you. And then listen to podcast and hear what Regan has to say. She's so much fun to talk to. And she's right in the middle of it, right where you are. She is in the middle of it, living it every day. And, dealing with tantrums and nap times and nursing and all of those things. And then, studying for classes and getting ready. It's just so much, and yet she manages it so well. So I hope that you'll listen to it. That's episode 76, and it's called, Are You Making Sure Christmas is Meaningful for You Too? So give that a try. I really wanted to also let you know that if you have a favorite babysitter, if you have an older child that is interested in babysitting, that we have a program. I am collaborating with a education support group called Counsel Academy. And we're putting together a certified babysitting course. So it's 4 nights in a row. It's 1 hour each night. And we're going to be talking about, what to expect with an infant, a toddler, preschooler, and elementary age kids. We're also going to be talking about what to do if things go wrong. What if there's a power outage or a big storm comes? What if there's God forbid, a police action in the neighborhood while you're gone or while the parents are gone and your child is with a babysitter? So we're going to go over all of those things. And we're going to have fun while we're doing it. And so I'm going to put the link in the comments of how to get there and register for this class. So it's December 19, 20, 21, and 22 are the dates of the 4 classes. And we're going to be talking also about how to look at your babysitting as a business. And so that your child, who is now going off in their own and making their own money, are they looking at it from a business point of view? And what are they learning about business and budgeting and marketing and all of those things? Because we're going to be talking about that. So I hope that you'll join us there. So sorry about the little distractions, but that's just part of having a family, isn't it? And how lucky we are that we've got them. So I hope that you'll pay attention. If you know somebody that would be interested in the class, please pass that information on to them. And until next week, let's find joy in parenting. See you guys later, guys.